Sometimes the sheer hilarity of ridiculousness overrides the actual meaning of words. And I say that because a few days ago I listened to Joe Rogan's podcast, and he had this country singer on named Wheeler Walker Jr. And it was hilarious. This guy's music is the most ridiculous music you will ever hear. It's actually good sounding country music. I don't even listen to country music, but it sounds good, and the instrumentation is like pretty damn masterful. But his lyrics and his song titles are the most ridiculous things you will ever hear. It's just pure, dirty, sexual absurdities and everything, like everything regarding that kind of stuff too. But I listened to a few of his songs, and I'm just cracking up. So even though I've been really cognizant of the messages that are coming into my brain, because I put out a video like on how powerful words are and how spelling is really casting spells. But you can tell when people just say ridiculous things in order to create laughter. So it's like comedy. And that's the reason why, for instance, I stopped listening to M.O.P. You know who M.O.P. is? The gangster rap? I stopped listening to them, but I still listen to someone like Sean Price. They'll talk about similar things, but Sean Price says it from a place of jest, and he's got like a comedic tinge to it. So that's why I listen to him, because I'll laugh when I listen to him. But M.O.P. is just like pure I'll punch you in the face violence without any comedy attached to it, and it's like they really mean it. I don't want to punch anyone in the face, but Sean Price saying he'll punch someone through a school bus, it's cartoon-like absurdity. And that's how Wheeler Walker Jr. is with his ridiculous style of country music. Like, one of the titles of his songs is literally Eatin' Pussy, Kickin' Ass. It's the most absurd thing. But the music sounds good, and you could just laugh the whole time. So that's why I listen to it. He doesn't take himself seriously. And if you take the music seriously or get offended by it, then you're obviously taking it the wrong way. It's to be laughed at, because sometimes just the absurdity of words that we spew out, it just makes things really funny. So going back to the quote that I wrote down, sometimes the sheer hilarity of ridiculousness overrides the meaning of the actual words. And I'm a big advocate of laughter being the best medicine. So if something has me laughing, then that's a good sign. So that laughter overrides whatever crazy words are going on, because that person's obviously coming from a place of jest. And the same thing goes for comedians, you know, like George Carlin or Chappelle or any one of those guys. They might say the most like ridiculous, dirty stuff, but if they're making someone laugh, it overrides that spellbound meaning of the words, of any negative words, because it's coming from that place of jest. Because it's all about laughter. Life should be fun, and laughter is the best medicine. We all need to laugh more, and we can't take shit so seriously. Laughter is so important. So keep that in mind. Don't take life too seriously. Even all you spiritual philosophical folk, like I tend to get into that serious mode sometimes, but not so much these days. I got my inner child back. I appreciate laughter, and I don't take anything too seriously, you know? I could meditate, but then I could go listen to Wheeler Walker Jr. I could do yoga, and then I could go listen to Sean Price talking about punching people through school buses and laugh about it, because I know they're not really promoting that violence. It's just the absurdity of it, the laughter factor of it coming from that ridiculous place. It's like a cartoon. So that's all I got. Stay awesome, folks. Peace, much love, one love.